those of you who have been talking about admirals, you know, on higher rank and brass and all that, there's a good picture of me over there as an apprentice seaman. I was an apprentice seaman a long time before I was ever an admiral. Mindy and Jim have asked me to relate a few brief anecdotes, some humorous and some serious, about my 32 years of Navy service. Back in 1953, Mickey and I spent a wonderful week in Hawaii with Bob and Jane Brown, our own Bob and Jane Brown. Our accommodations at Fort DeRussy, as I recall, were 50 cents a night, right on Waikiki Beach. Bob was a full lieutenant, and I was a very lowly lieutenant, junior grade. We were both in an F-9F jet squadron on the USS Boxer, en route to Korea. In 1954, the future Mercury astronaut, Wally Schirra, was a squadron mate on the West Coast while we were evaluating a new aircraft for the fleet, the F-7U Cutlass. Many Saturday nights were spent playing penny-ante poker with Wally and Joe and Mickey. I always lost. The USS Forrestal fire occurred on the 29th of July, 1967 in the Tonkin Gulf, just off the coast of Vietnam. We heard and felt the concussion of the explosions on our ship 5 miles away. Later that afternoon, on the Forrestal flight deck, Lieutenant Commander John McCain asked me to help him get orders to our ship, the USS Oriskany, to fly with our air wing. The Forrestal was obviously headed for extensive shipyard repairs. We did. And less than 3 months later, on October 26, while flying on my left wing as the section leader, he was shot down by one of the 30 missiles that were fired at our 21 plane formation as we rolled in on our bombing target, the Hanoi thermal power plant. He spent the next 6 years as a POW in Hanoi.